Okay, I'm ready. Hi. Come here often.
We're rolling. I love that we are back on our set for Revealed Trading Stories with Paige and
Butts. Yes.
And I'm really excited to get into it. And I thought it would be fun to bring
person?
on a guest in person who is a big fan of the show.
Okay.
Well, I'll let her speak for herself. Okay, Kelsey, come on out.
Yay!
Welcome. You
Come
can sit in
on.
between
Sit
us.
between us.
And I have a surprise for you. We thought you could wear an official Trading Spaces smock. Are you willing to put it on?
I'll hold your mic. It's going to be okay.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I hope you're not too hot. This is something that people do not know about the smocks. They are hot.
They're hot.
This is like
Yeah.
quality.
That's original.
This is a real.
That's
This is
a
a
real one.
real Trading original color.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I'm getting knighted.
Do you have this book?
This book is my Bible. Okay, so this book is somewhere in my childhood boxes, actually, because I bought this book with my babysitting money when I was like 13, 14 years old. This was like the beginning of the things for me in so many ways. Like, not to be like super fangirl, but it just is like.
Well, you were invited here to be a fangirl, so I guess you can fan
I want to
away.
know how you found her. How do you do that?
Page by page led me to realizing like her theater
Yeah.
love and passion. And because of my like love and admiration of her and realizing like our energy was so much the same and feeling like, oh my God, there's someone else in the world like me. And I maybe have a place in the world and it might be the theater. It led me like genuinely, as soon as I realized like that's what she did, I was like, when's the next audition in my town? And I really went and auditioned for Peter Pan. Like that was my next pursuit. And I never looked back. Like that was my life for till now. I mean, really. And it led me to becoming a children's theater director, like all the things. So what it eventually led me to do in my early 20s was move to New York and attend the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts. And it hit me one day. I was really just like laying in my dorm, and one of my roommates asked me, like, why are you here? Like, what brought you here?
Paige Davis.
I mean, low key. I really was talking to her, and it hit me like, I think she probably lives here. Like, she might be here. And so I literally just Googled her, and she had a website, which was like a blog. I like read all of her blog posts and like what she was up to, and she had like a contact me spot. And I was like, okay, this is going to go to like an assistant or like some random person.
I wish.
And
If only I needed an assistant.
Right.
and I was like,
You will.
I'm right here.
Job interview complete. Thanks, everybody.
But I was like, okay, she's never going to see this, but like, what the heck? And so I wrote her and I was like, you know, for whatever it's worth, my whole journey for the last like almost 10 years of my life, I really ultimately owe to you. And I just have to say thank you, because I wouldn't be here in New York pursuing my dreams and my love if you hadn't inspired me all these years ago. And I don't know that I would really know, I don't think I would know who I am if I hadn't been like connected to you and who you were and are. And I just like wrote this huge long email, as I do, because I have a lot of words. And I sent her like a picture of me when I was a kid, because I had the Paige haircut and all the things. And she ended up writing me back. And she's like, this is so sweet and so cute. And she's like, hey, like I take dance classes at Broadway Dance Center. And like, these are the days I take it if you ever want to join me. I'm like, no, I will never take a dance class with you, because you're a professional dancer and I will never do that. But in my head, I'm like, I will ditch class and I will go and see her there.
Yeah.
And so I literally just like, at the time of the class, I just went and I just like waited for her.
On the sidewalk.
Wow. I wish I could have been in your head at that moment.
Because I'm like, Kate, this is going to look really dumb and weird that I didn't go to the class, but like I know she's there.
I know she's in there.
So when did you, thank you. I shouldn't like that is very meaningful. And finding role models in your life is very important. And seeing people doing what could be you.
Yeah.
You know, if you can picture it, you can do it. And that's always very helpful. And so I'm glad I was that for you. And I'm really glad we're friends now. And I'm really glad you could be here to meet Cyndi. And I told her all these people that you're going to be meeting at Keystone and Cyndi are like the best people in the world.
Oh, so cool.
I collect good people.
You do.
I like to collect good people. And you are one of them. So, but you knew about me because of Trading Spaces. So what was it about Trading Spaces that a middle school kid, a teen kid loved about Trading Spaces?
My mom just turned it on. She always watched like the HGTV type of stuff.
Okay.
And
Careful.
so, no, sorry. I know.
We've got nothing against HGTV. I'm just teasing you.
No. I mean, like, it was just like that, like, genre was
Yeah.
kind of her vibe, the decorating type of thing, because she was always like kind of making decor type of things in the home. And so she just like would turn it on. And so it was always like our Saturday show. I think it was on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And so it was part of our routine. We would go to the library, we'd go to the grocery store, we'd watch Trading Spaces. It was just like our routine. My mom was like, hey, like, Paige is like, that's a spunky, cute, fun person.
Yeah.
You're a spunky, cute, fun person. Like, you should. She kind of actually like encouraged me to admire you, to be honest, because she's like, please, like, there's no one else like you. Please, like, try to emulate and admire her. And it was like, well, yeah, duh. And so that kind of like led into me and my like love and commitment to the show. But then, and like, I don't know that I've really shared this part with you.
Ooh.
There was like a whole nother side of my love for the show, which was like, maybe I want to be an interior designer. And then I just got like,
I see like a lot of identity crisis.
Yeah.
in your-
always listen. But like, I literally
So
like,
did you start like redecorating your bedroom?
Uh-oh. It's happening.
my bedroom went through an identity crisis because of me. Okay, there was this one time. So do you guys remember when Hildi, she like did her face?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Liechtenstein.
Yes.
The Liechtenstein inspired
Yes.
painting of Hildi's face.
Another wall you would
Wall
want to take with you if you ever
size.
sold your house. Anyway.
Can
continue.
you take a wall with you?
I think we should research this.
Okay.
I would take Hildi's face with me.
Not the first person to say that.
So Hildi was by far my favorite designer for sure. No offense to the others. I felt
Why?
because she always like went outside the box and she was always like unapologetic about it.
Oh, yeah.
And like you would like ask her questions like why and like what's going through your mind with this, and she's like, just like, this is why this is, and
It's
she
design.
she had clarity
I
answers and
think
she
this
never
is
went
why the
back.
LGBTQ community loved Trading Spaces so much, because the designers were unapologetic.
Yeah.
They would come up with an idea, they would express themselves, often outside the box, none more so than Hildi.
Yeah.
But all the time, really, just to problem solve a room in 2 days, spending only $1,000. They'd think outside the box and be completely unapologetic about it.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Well, the
Not to get all deep, but
So deep.
I think it's true.
No. The Hildi, that room in particular, I mean, like the hay on the wall, the sand on the floor, like all the things, the flowers on the wall, like all the rooms convinced me to do things. But that
we have
one,
PTSD from the flowers.
oh, I'm so sorry.
Hold my hand.
I'm
Hold
so
my hand.
sorry.
There were
I'm so
just
sorry.
so many.
So sorry.
It's okay.
We're feeling triggered.
Me, I'm like inspired. Okay, well, her face on the wall, I was like, wait, this is art. Like, I can express myself. And so one day, I to my room, which were like pale pink walls,
Oh, no.
I took I can't believe
Used markers.
Did you
Crayons.
use a Sharpie?
a jumbo Sharpie.
Oh, you went big. Okay.
Because
Go
I'm,
big or go home.
because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm Hildi. Like, if Hildi can
course.
do it, I can do it.
Of course.
There might be multiple hit jobs
Yes.
on Hildi.
Yes.
But, oh my gosh.
So again, I'm
What
like,
did your mom say?
I'm like 14 years old, right? So I don't know. It was probably like 1 a.m. I don't know.
So actually, at 14 years old, you should know better.
Clearly.
Listen, I'm an artist. Okay, I'm an unapologetic artist like Hildi.
Oh man.
Okay, listen.
What did you draw? Your face?
Okay, this is where the worlds collide. Okay, the like theater
Did you
inspiration.
draw my face?
No,
Oh my
no.
God.
That would have been amazing.
Okay, and it's been nice having you on the show.
No, I would
Kelsey.
say
We'll be-
recreate that. What was on that wall?
Okay. In different like parts of the wall, I drew like cartoon life size theater characters. So I did like Glinda and Alphabet.
How good an artist are you?
Like Elwood,
Could you tell?
because I loved like
Oh, yeah.
Legally
Elwood's-
Blonde the
yeah.
musical.
That makes sense.
This tracks, but could anybody tell that this is what you draw?
Well, I mean, like I wrote their names like at the bottom, and,
Just
like,
in case.
Please tell me there's pictures somewhere.
I honestly don't remember. If I do, they're like on a Polaroid camera somewhere because it's like the
Oh my
2000s.
gosh. This is amazing.
Oh.
And this is all inspired by that room because I was like, wait,
Yeah.
if that can be done,
Hildi will be so proud.
Yeah.
This is all she ever
That's all
wanted
she
to happen.
wants, yeah.
She didn't want anyone to ever copy her.
No.
Like, she would be mortified if you tried to do like a Liechtenstein of your face.
Right,
Yeah.
Right? Whether you were successful or not.
No,
She
no.
would be mortified that you would copy her. She never wanted anyone to copy her. She wanted people to be
But to be
inspired.
inspired by her.
No, I went
That's
like
amazing.
a totally theater route with it. And what else? Maybe Annie. I think I did like Annie. I think I did Peter Pan because that was my first musical.
How big was your room?
It was small, and so that was the thing. I did
Oh,
like.
Peter Pan.
Right.
I think I did like 5 or 6. I did Roxy Hart
Oh.
The name on everybody's lips is gonna be.
because I wanted to be Roxy because of her.
Aw.
And so yeah, then.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody listening knows that my background was in theater.
Paige's background was in theater before
There we go.
she was the host of Trading Spaces, and once played Roxy.
Many times.
Many times. Okay, I only saw you once, but whatever.
Oh my God.
About me,
Oh my
it's
God.
about you.
When I went into Chicago and played Roxy, people would see me at the stage door and they would say, "Oh my God, how did you like learn how to sing and dance so fast?" I was like, "Oh no, I didn't."
Oh. I had to learn how to open paint cans.
Yeah, it's just the opposite.
It's
Right?
the opposite.
And I had even been in Chicago on Broadway before Trading Spaces, but just went back in.
All right.
Oh my god. Well,
So back to one.
oh anyway.
Roxy.
Back to one.
Sorry. Sorry.
Well, actually, what was kind of funny is like I thought I was gonna get busted, but I was like, this is my expression,
Mhm.
like, and actually, my mom was like, well, okay, it's your room, like,
Yeah.
you
That's great.
you
That's
have
great.
you have to live with it, and eventually, like, the walls started closing on me real quick. Like, eventually, I had to.
Did you feel like you were being haunted?
a little bit? I was like, okay, this is actually very overwhelming because it was like thick black marker and like all these
Yeah.
characters are staring at me now. And so eventually, like, I had to buy the paint and paint over it myself and fix it
Good for your
But-
mom.
Yeah.
Good for your mom for making you do that.
because
Did you
I
learn the lesson of you have to prime that first?
yes, oh my gosh, yes, multiple times. But because I was a designer, because I watched Train Spaces,
Right. Of course.
it was just a whole new chance to
It's an honorary
design it all
degree.
over again. And I had like my math paper, like that was for math class, I used to design rooms because of Train Spaces. I would like grid out different rooms and different designs, and I would label them like Frank room, Lori room, Vern room, if they were like in like, you know, the inspiration of what I thought they would do.
Well, I was thinking we could watch an episode, and Laurie is in it. It's one of our most famous.
Southern Belle.
So, well done.
Oh.
You could be in the theater, darling. Let's. Oh yes. Okay. So, do you know which episode this is, Cyndi?
Mm-mm.
Well, this is Vegas.
Wait, she's hysterical, right?
Yes, this is where Angry Jessie hates Brown.
I so remember this. I so remember.
It's so terrifying. But okay, the thing is, is that this room is already planned.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Did you
Wait.
know that?
Rooms were pre-planned,
Ooh. Yeah.
regardless of what they say. The homeowners like.
Well, the homeowners are pre-interviewed.
Okay.
Right? Even before we interview them on camera when we get to their homes for
Okay.
real and we're about to do the episode.
Okay.
to the best of my knowledge, I think I'm correct about this. And I tried to get Harvey here because he was the location scout and he would pre-interview them all. In all of her pre-interviews, she never once said she hated Brown.
Oh, great.
So you hear what they want to do to their neighbors. The neighbors want to do to each other, blah, 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 blah. But it kind of doesn't matter because the neighbors never knew which designer was going to show up. The designers were never chosen for an episode. It was just who was available on what dates in the calendar. They were committed sometimes even before the homeowners were assigned. The designers already knew, I'm flying to this city on this date, or I'm flying to whatever city on this date to do an episode for these days.
Okay.
And in an attempt and in an effort to always be prepared to complete a room in 2 days for only $1,000,
Right.
the designers would often source materials in their regular lives. They'd come across, they go to Joann Fabrics and be like, oh my gosh, this fabric is super cool and it's $1.19 a yard, or here's a remnant. I can take this for $20. I'm just going to take it.
Oh my gosh.
Because production costs, we didn't charge the designers for shipping. So they could get things in their travels or just at home, period, because they lived all over the country.
Right.
And have them on hand and just use for the next room. So Laurie shows up with fabric chosen, paint chosen according to the fabric.
Yeah.
And all of that, you know, when these homeowners are getting interviewed in their rooms and everything, that's on the day 0, the day set up. Like everything's getting set up. In the meantime, the designer is off buying accessories, getting the paint, like buying the actual paint, not just choosing the color, but buying the paint, buying any other types of furniture at thrift stores or wherever they need to go, so that it's ready on the morning of day 1.
This
it's
makes so much sense.
all prepped and ready to go in the garage or another room or downstairs or whatever. So if out of nowhere on day 0, she says, oh, anything but brown.
No. Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah.
Too late. It's just too late.
Right.
So everybody thinks this was some Machiavellian thing to piss this homeowner off. But it wasn't. In fact, Laurie was mortified.
Right. Because of all the designers, I feel like she's the last one to like set someone up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, she would never.
Right.
She would never. And she tried to tone it, like she tried to switch a couple things out, but the overall feel was
man.
And you know what, honestly, it wasn't even that brown. It was taupey. It was like a taupe. It
Let's
really was.
dig into the shade of brown. As a fan, did you really think they just showed up and designed a room
Okay.
on the spot?
1,000%. The
Okay.
way, I mean, it's done so well that the way it's set up and lined up, it really seems like designers show up, you guys show up, and it's like, what do you prefer? What do you like? And okay, like, let's throw it together. Let's do it. Let's just like go and grab this and this. So this is crazy, like the planning, and it makes sense. Like, hello, how could you not? However, the way that it's shown, it seems so much more spontaneous than that.
Well, the projects had to be approved by the executive producer because we had to look at the plans and make sure we actually could accomplish this in 2 days.
Or at least think we could.
Because so many projects were cut or taken out because you just couldn't do it in time.
And sand on the floor was approved?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's something because
wow.
you had to rent.
They're like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that kind of stuff we have to think ahead of time and get that kind of equiment.
Wait, I have a question.
I love questions. Yeah. Go. This is gonna get good now.
Wait, was it? I don't know if you'll get in trouble for this. Was it really always $1,000?
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
It was my job
to
count the receipts.
Wow.
And if they went over, they had to take something out.
Actually?
And if they didn't have a receipt for something, it couldn't be in the room. But it was some heated discussions I had with designers right before designer chat. I would sit and go over all the receipts with them.
I love that.
Yep.
That
got stricter as we went on.
It did.
In my first season, there are definitely designer chats where I say, you went a little over, $1,013,
okay.
or like I'd be like, you have to, you have to pay me back.
Yeah.
But the stuff could stay in the room, and then they would like faux pay me back, and I'd say, oh, party fund or whatever. But then it got stricter and stricter, and same with Time's Up got stricter and stricter over the seasons, to where no, when it's Time's Up, it's pencils down.
Wow.
Yeah,
because they could just keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Okay, because I always wondered. I'm like, okay, $1,000, and when you would say like you went a little over, or like you saved by like however much, I'm like, okay, is that real, or is that part of like kind of the shtick?
It was always like more or less chump change that they would go over. It was still the spirit of $1,000. It was never like you went over $50 or something. It might be like $10 or less, or $5 or less.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I have another question.
Yes.
Was it really always exactly 48 hours? Like, would you start a clock, or like how did that work? It would be like 8 a.m. on Saturday morning, or like a certain time on Friday night, or like how would that time work?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Well, it didn't always have to be a weekend.
It didn't always have to be a weekend.
Wait,
no.
what? It
Oh,
wasn't.
no.
Wait, I always in my head was like it's Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
if
girl.
only I worked 2 days out of every week.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
No.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
no.
I'm like underestimating all the things.
So we would make a schedule, and we would usually try to do key swap. We'll say at like 8 a.m.
Okay.
And that would be the beginning of that project.
Okay.
We would work through the night. A lot of people would work through the night. And then that's what Paige was saying about Time's Up, is the second day would get longer and longer because there was no real stop time. We just had to be out of there that day, right?
We were like into the wee
But
hours of
we
the
were
third
like
day.
revealing rooms at 1 o'clock in the morning, which is ridiculous.
Oh my
So then we got Time's Up to be more strict around 6, 7 p.m.
It was 4 p.m.
Oh, it was 4 p.m.
It was 4 p.m. Was when work of the rooms would stop. But of course, you still have designer chat, the reveal. So
Yes.
production didn't stop.
Correct.
Oh,
But
wow.
so what's really interesting is it was less than 2 days.
Because it's like all the like TV show stuff around the actual
Yes,
work.
Exactly.
Wow. Wowie.
Yeah, it was less
Oh my
than 48
gosh, I'm like,
hours.
What else?
What other questions do I
Although
have?
they shop on day 0, so
They
you
do
could
shop on day
include
0,
that.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I have a question for you. Okay, so many times that like, well, not so many, but like I just remember you would almost have to be like therapist at times for like the Now I want the tea. Now I want the real tea.
In the crew.
Well, like the homeowners and the designers and stuff, like did you, because I know you as a person that you care about people and you're very intuitive, like you care about people and you see a need, but like on the show and it would be on camera, would you choose some of those moments that like, okay, I need to like check on these people, or would production be like, okay, go in and like
Okay, I'll go pretend to care.
no, not like that, but would they be like, all right, we need like
It's interesting. I did feel for the homeowners, and I would certainly listen always, and I wanted their feelings for television. I wanted to know what they were thinking and feeling. I mean, not to be jaded at all, but I
Right.
really did want them to tell me the truth, because why are we filming?
right.
Even if they're happy, I want to see exuberance, right? But I think as the seasons went on, and pretty early on, I started feeling more for the designer because, one, I started learning that neighbors and homeowners were almost always wrong about what they thought they would like or dislike. So I started trusting.
Like Brown.
Well, she did hate Brown. And so often homeowners or neighbors would think, oh, they're going to hate this, they're going to hate this. And then they would love it.
Right.
And that was so much more often than the other,
Mm-hmm.
that I started trusting that when Laurie finishes this room, it's going to be so sophisticated, it's going to be so lovely, and this woman is going to think, well, if I knew Brown could look like this, I never would have said I don't like Brown. Right? And the designers were they were so often right. Like, take the crazy ones, okay, put those aside, but just in general.
Right.
And you signed a stack of papers.
Yeah, you
it wasn't DocuSign. You had to go through each page
Right.
and physically sign a stack of papers that said you were willing and game to do this.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and here's the rules. You have no say.
Right.
I'm kind of like,
you
"Ooh,
committed."
what did you
Some of
think
them
was going
tried.
to happen?
They'd call the office the next day and try to get us back to change it because they didn't like it. And Denise was like, sorry, you signed a contract.
Yeah.
I mean, good on you for trying.
Yeah.
Oh my.
All you can do is ask.
Sorry.
All they can do is say no.
Oh my gosh, that's wild to me. That's wild because I feel like not only do you sign a contract, but also it's like the experience of
Oh yeah.
the matter. Like that's like when in your life will you ever get to do something like that again? Like
in fact, she, Angry Jessie, as we refer to her later, there was crying Pam, yelling Ellen for the black and yellow dining room with the eggs that Hildi did,
Oh,
and Angry Jessie. Those are the three most famous, hated it rooms, I think, with extreme reactions. Angry Jessie in this episode, to the best of my knowledge, is the only one who regretted, well,
Her reveal.
Sarah Rue, she regretted she didn't want to do it.
She didn't
want to be on
it.
Trading Spaces.
And
When
she made
Sarah
that
Rue
clear.
and Andy Dick traded spaces,
Yeah.
she kind of got roped into it. They were in a show
They
together,
were in a show
right?
together, exactly.
So he wanted to trade spaces, or someone approached him, and he was really, really game. And then I think the Banyan producers or the TLC bigwigs convinced Sarah Rue to do it so that it could be two people from the sitcom trading against each other. So, specialty episode or whatever.
okay, yeah.
So yeah, she hated it
So she
and was
hated it.
very angry, but
Yeah.
she was angry from the start.
She did not want
She
us
did
there.
not want to be there. But one of the things I loved most about our show was that even people who didn't like their rooms in the end, those being extreme reactions, but not everybody liked their room. Sometimes it'd be ambivalent or whatever. None of them regretted it.
Right.
And even in one of those, the most famous one, Crying Pam with the fireplace, I asked him on camera, something to the effect of, even though, would you do it again?
Yeah.
Are you sorry you did it, or something like that? I should know. I've watched it so many times. And he said, oh, absolutely. Like, I would live this 2 minutes again just to have the 2 days that we did. And our set was a really happy set. It was full of laughter, a lot due to Cyndi Butts, to Rob Marish, to Andy Obeck. Like, the crew of Trading Spaces are some of the funniest people I've ever met. The producers were so funny. All of our camera crew was so funny.
I mean, Ty,
so funny. And Frank, so funny.
We were very lucky. Very lucky.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
My big sister, she happens to have Down syndrome, which that doesn't define anything, but it just like it makes it more endearing, I guess, in the sense that she had the biggest crush on Ty Pennington, biggest to this day. And one day Paige and I were getting lunch not too long ago, and she called me, and I was like, oh, I'm with Paige, say hi to Paige. And she's like, I love Ty. And I'm like, well, Paige is here too. It's like Ty is the guy.
Well, I think that followed all of us, didn't it?
It did. It did. So you got to work with Ty.
You're like, so tell me about Ty.
A lot of other people too, but yeah, I did.
Well, he was crush worthy, honestly, and I grew to really appreciate Ty. His sporadic nature was hard to reel in, and I would sometimes feel frustrated because I just wanted to get the TV made.
Yeah.
But it is just his performance and his energy and everything about him is so golden. And I think when we came back for the reboot, I think I appreciated him even more.
Yeah. He was having a blast.
Oh, yeah.
He was having a blast. Oh, do you have a question?
Do you have a question?
We have a question in the front row.
Do you need a hall pass, little girl?
Wait, on that note, and this is not to underestimate Amy Wynn or Ty or Carter, but did they actually build all the things themselves?
They helped.
Not all the things.
Okay.
But
were they the talent or the...
Oh, no, they built. I mean, they
did.
They were carpenters.
But
Yeah,
there's no way one person could do 2 rooms by
Right.
themselves.
Okay.
And do television.
Yeah.
Okay, I always wonder because it's you go to the tent and it's only them.
Right.
But I always wondered if they
Well, there was a behind-the-scenes carpenter, Fast Eddie, and he would help them.
Oh, nice.
I think we talked about, didn't we talk on another episode about how he's not Fast Eddie because he built fast?
Because he drives fast.
Drives fast. Yeah. And he would get to
had to drive the
cities.
trailer everywhere we went. So that was his job.
Oh my gosh.
And he would get there so fast. And we didn't have a hotel for him because he got there a day early.
Oh my gosh.
He'd be
What are
like,
you doing,
I'm
dude?
in Tennessee. I need a hotel.
Well, I didn't feel like stopping. I need a room.
Denise would be like, I don't have your room isn't till tomorrow.
But he could build
Well, I'm here
fast.
now.
He would build. He could build anything, and he could build it fast. So yeah, he
Wow.
was behind the scenes. Yeah.
I just feel like this quality of like show and design and like the crew, like it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't exist the way it did and was. Like,
It is very different.
I don't know.
We had Genevieve on, and she was talking about how now when she does shows, they don't actually want her to do the work when the camera stops rolling. They pull her out and have other people do it. And she said, "I don't. It's my work. I want to do it."
Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah, they don't do it like that anymore.
Genevieve. Oh,
What
yeah.
other questions? Let's get juicy. Come on. What do you really want to know?
Oh.
Man,
Okay.
trading space.
Okay. But like, I don't know if this is appropriate.
We'll let you know.
Were there ever like romances?
What do you think?
Yes. Because, okay,
Romance
like,
makes it sound glamorous.
oh, okay.
But there were definite hookups.
That's more of an adult question. That's something I would never think of as a child. I never cared about that.
Which ones do you know of that you can say out loud?
Oh. Like, did people ever end up being married out of this, like, family? Like, the Trading Spaces family?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
There was. Oh, right. I forgot about
Oh
that.
my gosh, Kelly.
Kelly was makeup, BJ was camera.
Oh.
So yeah, I forgot about them.
BJ and Kelly.
Um,
Where are
yeah.
they now?
Where are they now? Do you know? They're in the back room. We didn't
And
let
they're
them out
living
yet.
here
Come on,
in
guys.
Allentown.
It's very delicate. So
That's fair. I don't want to
there were
expose
definite-
anyone. I
no,
was
I'm
just
not gonna
curious.
expose people, but I will say that there were definite crew hookups because you are on the road all the time.
Yeah.
There were some crew homeowner hookups.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And there were some other talent hookups. We're just going to leave it at that because sometimes your imagination just needs to stay that way.
End scene.
Doug had sex with the homeowner in New York.
He's not the only one.
Same homeowner?
No, different homeowner. He's the only talent.
Where's your fan? I'm sweating.
I may, as my job was location coordinator when I started, okay? So I had to be the first one on set and last one off set. And part of that was I had to make sure all of the vehicles were lined up in the hotel ready to go. So I would call valet and get all the vehicles. What I didn't realize was going to be part of my job description, and I had a discussion with Denise Cramsey, the executive producer,
Oh no.
was more than once I had to take a woman to the airport the next morning. No, I'm going to leave you with that. More than once. Before all the minivans are full. My minivan left a little early. I don't know if you ever noticed that.
A woman?
Yes.
I.
Yeah. So, yes, there were hookups. Yeah. But you also have to realize we were literally a family.
Right. Right.
There were people that were celebrating engagements. There were people that
Yeah.
were breaking off engagements. There
Right.
were people celebrating so many things, and we had.
I got
each other.
married.
Paige
Yeah.
got married.
It was
We had
real
each
life. You
other.
got married
It
on
was
TV.
real.
I did.
I
I
mean,
watched it.
The emotions were real. Like
Right.
it was all there.
Right.
But there was a lot.
Right. Real life. Like it was real life.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what possessed me to ask that, and I'm sorry if that was
I
like
mean,
No,
that's what
that's
everybody's
good. I wish we
thinking.
could just answer.
I wish I could give you names.
no.
I'll write it all down and
It's
put it in a
okay.
safe so when I die you can publish it. But I can't do that.
I don't
to
want to be
people.
that girl, but like,
I don't want to be that girl.
Yeah.
but
What other questions do you have?
okay, so like within the family of designers, what? Oh, sorry.
Within the family.
Yeah.
In the
Right.
okay, so like designers did. I mean, like, okay, I know.
What woman?
Oh. La 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 and all that jazz, and all that jazz. I'm gonna lose my knees and put my stockings down.
I'm not doing that.
And
Girl.
all that jazz.
Okay, so you wanted to know.
The women who were driven to the airport were not part of our crew or our people.
No, they were
So it's like, it's
visiting on
not
set.
Laurie, it's not Genevieve, it's not me. It's not.
Correct.
It
The
was
women are safe.
like reporters who visited set might hook up with like somebody from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So why didn't they have their own car?
I don't know. They took a cab from the airport. Look,
The airport? Why?
they flew in to do a story.
Oh,
It was a national.
like not a local
No,
reporter.
both times there was
This is
national
I'm just the details are important. I'm
let's
confused.
see.
I did not think to ask why they didn't have a car. All I know is I have to be on set, so get your ass in this.
Did
van,
they
'cause
use
I gotta get
protection?
you there. So you had another question about family?
Okay. So
I didn't talk to them while I was
I was
driving,
all like, what
by the
woman?
way.
It was not one of our women.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
okay, so like as a viewer and like also like a teenager like watching, like I always had, like I would get excited. I always had my favorites designers that came on, and I always like kind of knew like, okay, this is what I can expect in this episode, and like contrasting type of designs or whatever. With you guys on the flip side of it, so I knew what to expect energy wise, design, etc. Did you guys know what to expect? Like, how do I say it? Like energy, like personality wise.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with the designers, yes.
Yeah, like
If it was Frank, it's going to be easy. We're going to finish early. You know, and then it would become like negotiating and bargaining with the other designer. Like, look, could you just try to finish really early, because Frank's going to be done at like 10 a.m. on day 2.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And if you finish early, then we'll all get out of here, and maybe we can just like all go have a nice dinner together. So like if it was Frank, like if it was Frank and Hildi, we'd be like, we don't stand a shot.
Because she would go to the last second.
I mean,
Absolutely.
if it was Hildi or Doug, we didn't stand a shot. Let's just put that out.
Well, she would use look. You're going to give me 2 days. You're going to give me to 4 p.m.
every
I'm going
second.
to
Fair.
take to 4 p.m. That is fair.
Fair. True.
That's 100% fair.
True.
But it was really hard knowing the other house was wrapped. And imagine like you're the PA in the house with Hildi, or you're the crew, you're the camera crew in the house with Hildi. And you're like,
it's going to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, we're here till 4. We are here. Well, not just 4. Obviously, then they're still camera, but like, we're not getting out of here.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Early. We're not getting out of here early.
Because it's like obviously we don't see, just like I don't know that like designs are pre-planned. I don't see also like on the other end like conversations and personality moments that are happening that you're like, hello.
Yeah.
Did you have to like negotiate and like break up fights or like?
I wouldn't say fights, but I mean, there were definitely some moments where you had to step in and either speed something up, and they didn't want to speed it up. Like Vern was very meticulous. So he wanted to make sure every detail was met and every T was crossed.
That tracks.
And he did not want to speed up for anybody, which was fine because he didn't always run over.
Right.
But he didn't like to be rushed.
On a viewer end, that tracks.
Yeah. So there were moments where there were certain designers that, okay, let's just move this along. Also, where are your receipts? We got to get this out. And they weren't ready. Don't stop me down. I need to do this. If you're telling me to finish faster, I can't get your receipts. I can't do this. So there were, moments.
Yeah.
Hildi, why the fuck did you break another piano? What are you doing in that room? I don't know. Just fix it. Moments like that. But yeah, I wouldn't say fights. We never.
No.
I did get in one fight.
What fight did you get in?
Oh, it was caught on camera. You don't know about this one?
Did it air?
I know Vern and Alyssa Kaufman fought in the street once in Portland. They yelled at each other. She was a producer. No, this was all off camera.
Oh.
I don't even remember what it was about. But that was the thing. We were a family, like like siblings,
and being on
yell
the
at each
road
other like,
together so much.
Yeah. They like.
Well, the majority
So
of
who
the
did you fight
arguing,
with?
Fast Eddie, because he did not. He did everything his way. He did not like to be told otherwise at all.
Yeah.
So we were in California, and the news crew pulled up because they were doing a story on us. And it was day 0. We were just pulling up, and we had to put the trailer in the street and put cones out. And the police showed up and they said, you are literally, guys, I'm not kidding you. You're 3 feet over the barrier of the crosswalk where you can't be. Can you just move the trailer? I'm like, yeah, no problem. We could. It's literally 3 feet. He
But
said,
were you
if
all
not,
set up already, though?
no, we were still pulling stuff out of the trailer. So it just been a matter of putting the ramp up, moving up. It was still hooked up to the truck.
Oh, so really no trouble.
So I told Eddie, and he's like, no, I'm setting up. I'm not stopping to do that.
Oh.
And I said, the police officer is right there. We need to do it or they're going to shut us down. I'm not fucking moving this truck. I'm not moving it. And I was like, I went into the truck. We're in the back of the trailer. The news camera's on us. And I'm like, Eddie, you're moving the fucking truck or I'm going to push it 3 feet. But either way, you're not shutting this production down. And he started throwing trash cans in the trailer. He's like, I fucking hate this shit. I'm not moving the truck. Let me do my thing and then I'll move the truck. I didn't even undo the truck yet, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, Eddie, move the fucking truck. And I started walking off the trailer and I'm looking dead into a camera. And I'm like, fuck. So I pick up my phone and I'm like, Denise Cramsey, our EP, the news just caught us fighting on camera. You might want to call the news station. So she called the news station and told them to lose the footage. And they did. They did not air that
This
part.
was back in the day when
This was
people
back in the day.
actually cared. Yeah.
Right.
And the police officer saw me walk off the truck. He walked up onto the truck and he said, move this truck. And Eddie's like, okay, I'll move the truck.
Oh. My
That was probably the worst
Wow.
I've ever gotten into. I mean, he was throwing trash cans
That's
in the
pretty
trailer
bad.
and drill bits were
Jeez
flying, and I'm like, just
Louise.
move the truck.
It's
just give me
not
the
a
keys.
thing. Yeah.
That's the other thing. He held the keys. He wouldn't let anybody else.
No, you can't. No.
3 feet.
Oh my God.
Nobody else was allowed to drive the truck.
Oh my
So, yeah.
God. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
But think about it. He's on the road nonstop. He's just in his
Zone.
I mean, zone is the word I was looking for.
Sorry.
Thank you. No. And he's like, I'll do it. Just give me an hour. But there is no hour
There's
when
no
you're
hour.
illegally parked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Try telling that to a meter maid.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
That's literally their job.
Oh my gosh.
So that happened.
Was that sexist? Meter maid?
Well, it is now that you pointed it out. I didn't even
Oh,
think about it.
I thought you meant sexist that he listened to the cop and not to you.
That was
Oh,
sexist.
yeah.
Hey,
'Cause I'm like, yeah, it was.
I'm calling Eddie. Somebody call Eddie.
Misogynistic prick.
Yeah, I doesn't even remember.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait. That stirs up another question. And sorry if this is too many, but where did everyone? Okay, I guess you didn't sleep, but where did people crew and the house
In the back of the Trading Spaces trailer.
We pitched tents.
Are you joking?
Yes.
Oh,
at hotels.
Hotels.
Yeah.
but okay, and homeowners too.
No,
they
the
stayed in the house.
they stayed in their neighbor's
Oh.
house.
Oh, it just in another a guest room or
Yeah.
something. Wait, but so filming through the night, working through the night, how
They
did that
didn't
work?
film through the night. But what would happen is you say it.
We didn't have the camera operators filming through the night. We would
Okay.
cut them at a certain point. So,
Okay.
the designer would give their homework. Then we would stop those cameras. But we had the overhead cameras. So those would keep
Oh.
Part of the
rolling
da 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 da
Oh,
da
yeah,
da
yeah,
da.
yeah.
while the
Yeah,
homeowners
fast-
did homework. We showed them how to turn it on and off so they would record and
What
Yeah.
did anyone ever forget or not do it right?
Oh, I'm sure.
yes.
Then what?
You just don't you just have less
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
That's all. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Later in later episodes, maybe it was just the reboot. I'm not sure, but we would have them film themselves, with a page cam version of something.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds
We're
familiar.
here
Vlogger kind of.
and
Yeah, I wonder if we did
sort
that.
of record.
Yeah.
Which is a good update, I think. We were talking about keeping the show fresh and
Yeah.
different things you might do.
Yeah.
And that was a format change that I thought, well, that makes sense.
Can I ask, how and why did the show come to an end the first time? Because it was just so. It was the thing. It was
Yeah.
everyone's thing. It was, it just disappeared out of nowhere. I felt.
I don't know. I mean, look, every show has to be canceled
Yeah.
eventually. And, well, except
Grey's
SVB,
Anatomy,
Law and Order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
We just named two.
Yeah.
It just Trading Spaces really was the catalyst for a whole new genre of TV, right?
Right.
So when Trading Spaces first started, and especially season 2, season 3, parts of season 4, like that 2 years, it was like on fire.
Yeah.
It was everybody's go-to water cooler talk, appointment television. Like people would stay home to watch it. But, you know, after a period of time, so many other shows blossomed from that inspiration. And so it's diluted, like the landscape is diluted, which is fine, but you can only get so many eyeballs on something. You know, you would have to understand about ratings, right? If a cable network is getting a 3 or a 4, that's enormous. That's like incredible. Broadcast networks would be up in the 7, 8, 9, 10. Super Bowl would be 20
20s,
something,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But if you're a cable network, we were usually in a 3, 4, which was unheard of. But then as more shows were competing in a way against ourselves, right? So those ratings start dropping, and the lower your rating, the less sponsors you get, right?
Yeah.
So eventually a show gets canceled. People are either watching it or they're not.
Yeah. Also, TLC started changing its format.
That was the other thing.
They went to a different type of reality show, you know.
Fair. Yeah.
And we started changing our format. You know, like I was saying, I think it was a cool thing to add the homeowners actually filming themselves doing homework.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But we were adding money, and we were adding like all of these other elements that maybe in and of themselves were interesting elements, but at a certain point, it's not Trading Spaces anymore.
Fair.
One of the things, this is something that my husband Patrick has said often, one of the things that makes Law and Order SUV or Law and Order or any of them so successful is that the kung comes at the exact same time in every episode, like to the second almost.
Yeah.
There's, you know, this part, kung, this part, kung, and those parts are also the same every time. And they have not changed that in over 20 years. We changed in an attempt to top ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we were no longer ourselves.
That's,
If you're, now, there was something to be said for things costing more at a certain point. Like if you're on the air for 10 years or 8 years, what you could get for $1,000 probably isn't the same as what you can get 8 years later.
Right.
So maybe adding, but we were giving them $5,000, and
we
did that great $100,000 episode, but that was like a special.
Yeah,
was
that
like
was a
so
special.
like now you're gonna have all the money.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was a way to showcase Doug and Lori. They were the lucky ones who got to do it, you know, and they got to really like show what they could do if they had some cash.
Yeah.
Did you watch the other Trading Spaces?
I watched the kids one.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do I get
family
on
or
this?
kids?
Boys versus Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
Cyndi
kids
worked
one.
on that.
I worked on that one. I worked on all of them.
Oh
I worked
my
on
gosh.
Trading Spaces Family as well.
I watched the family one, yes. But I just remember the kids. I was like,
Yeah.
how does it feel to be living my dream? All these kids. How and where did this come from? Was that like because of the success of Trading Spaces, you guys were like, we have to
Oh, yeah.
like capitalize?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
that
And it
was
was very different
genius.
because in the pre-interviews with the kids, they would tell you what their dream room was, and the designers would work towards that because they never, ever wanted a kid to not love the room.
Right. And I feel like with kids, it's so much more clear and obvious of like, I love space and I love bows and whatever. Yeah. No, so good. Always so good. All the things.
So should we fast forward this episode and see the
We have
reveal?
To see the reveal.
Okay.
Yes, let's see the reveal.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
See,
they're
I guess
sitting in
that
the
looks
brown
kind of
corner.
brown there, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It does look brown. I take it back.
When it's
That-
like all the walls.
Let's just go to the end. Oh, this is after homework.
This is day 2.
Do we have it? Is this the end? No, this
We're
is in
getting
the that. Oh, I forgot all about the purple ceiling. Wait, is that it, Jason?
No.
We don't have the end of
We
the
don't have
episode.
end?
Wait, why don't you reenact? Yeah, let's reenact.
I could reenact Crying Pam.
I could reenact Angry Jessie, I think.
Do you want me to be Paige Davis?
She was like, let's see if I can do it.
Do it.
She was like, all I said was no brown. That's all I said was no brown. That's all I said. I just said, don't do brown. That's all I said. I said, no brown.
Don't walk away. But would you do it again?
You said no brown. We agreed we were not going to do no brown. And
Push me
then
again.
she attacked. Push me again.
You?
And then she choked her. She took down
Yeah.
her friend.
Yeah.
Choked her to the
Oh,
ground.
man.
And I was like, is she shitting us right now? Is this a joke?
Yeah.
Being dramatic
love
and
that.
funny on purpose? And you can see, well, you can't see because I don't freaking have the
It's
clip.
got to be out there somewhere.
Somebody, please, if you have it, if you have this,
Yes.
please let us
Send
know.
it to us.
Because
It has to be on YouTube somewhere.
We've looked. I have looked.
Oh.
I
cannot
trust me.
believe
Or like TikTok or something.
Somebody has it.
maybe somebody has it. I thought it was on here. I thought we found it, but we did not.
I love that.
So that sucks. But I thought she was kidding, and you can see that I'm sort of smiling.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my God, no, she is choking her friend. And this is what I was gonna say. And then we will wrap Kelsey.
It's
in
like
her
slowly
fandom.
coming back to me.
I eventually bookend my parentheticals.
I love it. I love it.
She is the only one who did not remain friends with her neighbor.
Oh.
Is my understanding that she never spoke to them again,
Wow. It's
and the
What?
friendship was over.
wow.
She felt so betrayed.
Did she understand what I just learned about the pre-design?
I know we told her, but and for the record, we never even heard that she didn't like brown until we were already there.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
It would never came up in a pre-interview.
Oh my.
Now, if it came up in a pre-interview, but
That would be different.
it'd be different.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Poor Lori.
But
She was like-
well, of course, Lori felt terrible because she would have never done that. She would have figured something
No.
out. She would have saved that fabric for another room.
Oh my.
If she'd known,
gosh.
excuse me, I just belched. Thank you.
Glamour.
Bring it up again. We'll vote on it.
No, but that performance like brought up a lot.
Yeah, but if like Jesse, if you are out there, if you have the episode and haven't burned it, would
I'm
love
like
to have you as a
recollecting
guest.
the attack actually because it was like
Yeah.
She tackled her to the floor. She went full on Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Can I just say, as a crew person, and maybe Rob or Andy could speak to this as a camera op, it's going to sound horrible, but it's our business. You do not stop rolling.
right,
So you would never put the camera down and help them. You keep rolling.
right,
And as a crew, you don't interrupt it.
right.
Now, if Paige were to interrupt it, that would be different because it's your show.
Yeah, I
But
tried, but
As a crew, things like that are so hard because you're like, are you okay? Where's this
But
going
like,
to go?
this
But it's
is
like,
the reaction.
keep going, keep rolling,
and I
keep
think
rolling, keep rolling.
she stormed out and came back.
Yeah.
Like she left
Yeah.
and then came back.
Yeah.
Gosh.
See?
Oh my
Never
gosh.
stop rolling.
That's like with
Can we hear you? Andy just said he followed her. And you took the what out of the what?
He took the cable, so he could be. Yeah,
Oh, he was wired in, but he unwired himself.
exactly. So he could chase her. Yeah.
That's like with Crying
Gotta
Pam
chase
when
the moment.
she hated the fireplace and she left. You can hear her crying in the other room,
Yeah.
and you just stay with the husband. You're like,
Yeah.
well, and he's like, oh, she's not happy.
Yeah. Yeah. But can I tell you a kind of funny, not funny? As a crew member we're outside, we're packing up our tools, and we have a very nice system in the trailer. Everything has its place. You put it all in, you fold everything the right way, you put it in. When we see something like that happen and we know it's not ending well, we just start throwing shit in there. Like, we'll organize it later. Let's get the hell out of here.
Done and done.
It's
and
like,
scene.
oh, okay, we gotta go.
Oh,
That's
our-
the stuff you don't see either. We're like,
No.
oh shit, we gotta get out of
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Was
Yeah, we would
Lori? Did
do-
Lori have to see her again?
I think she was around.
Sometimes they stayed, sometimes they didn't.
Oh my gosh.
But
I
she
don't
know if
know.
they had to catch a plane.
Exactly.
Because like, did she choke Lori? Like,
No, she
No.
blamed the neighbor. She blamed
Yeah.
her friend for not sticking up for her, for not,
Jeez.
Yeah.
you know, laying down the
Wow.
law and
I love it.
insisting on no brown because she knew. And we promised. We said we promised we could do cool rooms for each other. We promised we would do cool rooms for each other. And all I said was no brown.
Girl.
So all I said was no brown. And she stormed out of her
Unbelievable.
back, girl, to just make her point.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love
Anyway,
I
well, we're
love
gonna
it.
storm away.
Yeah. Do you have one last question? This is it. This is it. Or statement for that matter. This is your question.
I don't know.
Give us our final thought.
My final thought is just like, thank you guys for like giving everything. Like, your guys' lives were this show, and it just poured into so many lives, not only the people that were a part of it, but like all the people that watched. And like, I'm just one of like hundreds, millions. You guys don't even know. It was just like a little girl sitting at home, just like gaining so much more. And like, being here today is just like, little Kelsey would never, she would like never believe it. Like I would like, it fulfilled so much in so many ways, but like, I like dreamed of like knowing you, and like just being here is like insane. So thank you guys for all you've ever given to this, and that you're continuing to give. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for being on. And enjoy your new smock.
Yeah.
And now part of the family.
But I said no brown.
That's a true fan.
That's a true
When you
fan.
know how to exit,
She made
all
it
right, she
clear.
just went up 10% in my book. That was it. That was it.
Yay. Well, if you have any questions, write into revealed. Why do I always forget our email? Revealed with Paige and Butts at gmail.com.
Yes.
Or DM us.
Or find us. Or just do what Chelsea did.
Yeah, stalk us.
Just stalk us
At
outside
Broadway
of our
Dance
dance
Center.
classes.